Hello everybody. As you know, in my survival series, I am making a kingdom in Minecraft. Now, of course, in every kingdom, there are residential areas, areas where people live in. And I thought the best way to start off my town, my village, is to make townhouses in Minecraft. Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of BlockSMP. Now today we are gathering up some mushroom blocks for this build that we're going to do today. I'm very excited to do this build. Okay. I'm very excited to do this build because it's going to be a pretty fun one. So yeah, I swear, like, my gosh, some of these things take 5 to 10 bone meal, then others take 1, 2. That was 3, but there's just a wide variety of bone meal that all of these mushrooms need to provide. Oh, that was a 1. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna gather up some of this. So now let's get into the reason on why you guys are here and why you guys clicked on this video. You see this layout right here, this is gonna be where these townhouses that I'm gonna make are. So yeah, I'm gonna make townhouses. These townhouses will have a purpose of being my wool farm, and each different sector of the townhouses would be a different color. So for example, this is the lime green. This is gonna encase yellow wool, lime wool, and a green wool. And then same thing will go on over here for blue, encasing a variety of colors in the blue color palette, and then red, encasing a variety of colors in the red color palette. Additionally, over here is going to be basically where monochrome colors are. So monochrome colors will be right here, being gray, light gray, white wool, and black wool. So yeah, this is going to be a wool farm, and the wool design is a very simple design made by the Silent Whisper. So go check him out. Hello, and welcome to Tips by JG. Hello guys, welcome to Building Tips with JG. And you know, in houses we have some sort of baseboard or some sort of flat board to have. We could do the same thing in Minecraft with trap doors. You see, I have this stone base, and if we do this, we now have a baseboard. For sort of pillars in a way, we could also use another type of trapdoor like spruce. Additionally, if you want to use some more detail and cannot find a way to, buttons surprisingly do work as a nice detail layer. So yeah, keep that in mind. So now let's get into the building process of the townhouse. For the building process, you're going to need 3 towers like this. And I like to do one in diagonal just to be snazzy. Diagonal is a little harder, but it looks really nice as an end result. So guys, we are first going to get our wood from this and craft it into trapdoors. So you need to craft up trapdoors and use some stone brick. Now when you're doing that, I like to place this baseboard. You could really use any space. I think gravel also looks nice behind it. But yeah, just a nice back baseboard color to like block out the trapdoors. So yeah, use this on everything but the pillars. For the pillars, we use a different trapdoor. So yeah, for the pillars, I like to use the spruce trapdoor. It contrasts this with the oak trapdoor because the oak trapdoor, as you see right here, the oak trapdoor is very like sort of open in a way, and it gives that like less like packed vibe, while the spruce trapdoor is pretty heavy, solid duty, which reminds me of a pillar. So yeah, doing that. Placing trapdoors. We are placing trapdoors. Placing trapdoors. Placing trapdoors. Who doesn't like trapdoors? Trapdoors are... Diagonals are a little hard. It's kind of my makeshift idea. Do any idea you want, but here's how I do diagonals. I always really like to have my spruce trapdoors. Where are they? I need to craft them more. So yeah, it comes hard with diagonals because you can't really place trapdoors on all sides. You see? Get out of my way, llama. You see, if I place trapdoors on all sides, it won't work. So here's what I do. I like to just really get nice spruce trapdoors in, because like I feel like this is for the pillars, this should be the main thing, and I just place all of them in. Now for the other like base pillars, they don't kind of really matter. It will be a really small detail. It's a little annoying, I know, but I like to do this. I know it don't look as nice, but the building's not done. But it looks decent, okay? But you could just do all your own makeshift idea. I like to do that personally. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the diagonals. So guys, the sun is rising, and we are now on to our next step, which is basically placing in the structure foundation. Now, this step, you're gonna need a lot of spruce log. Type of wood, it will be stripped spruce log. So I do this, yeet, yeet, and basically do that. Stupid creeper! Get out of my build.
Just like you.
Die.
Are you recording?
Yeah, you do that 13 times, so the whole entire tower becomes 14 blocks tall. So yeah, you do that 13 times, and then it becomes 14 blocks tall. Now, since this is our pillar block, let's replace that on all of these things. So yeah, that is a lot of spruce log. Guys, it is getting nighttime, and yeah, this required a lot of spruce, as you see. Yeah, that used a lot of spruce, but I did do the ones over here because yeah, you're gonna use the same like sort of pillars over here, so just do them on all of them. And yeah, now you can really see like the sort of structure this is gonna come into, and it's actually a pretty decently big build. So yeah. Okay guys, now we need to also use another type of wood. Oh crap, who's attacking? Who's attacking? Okay, good. Okay, now we need to use another type of wood. We need to use oak log. You know why? Because all around this, we are going to have a layer of stripped oak log. So yeah, let's do that. And honestly, I am tired of doing time lapses, so let's just do this off camera. So guys, we are done that, and man, you've probably seen me place a lot of wood. You probably think it's a lot of wood, because it is a lot of wood. But that is actually the majority of our wood placing. Definitely not all of our wood placing, but definitely like majority of it. So now we're going to branch away from that. We're going to return to this later. Now we're going to do this. Yeah, you have to go to the end, get some endstone, craft that into some endstone bricks, and make one layer of that going around here. So only on these walls right here. We're going to focus on the other ones later. So I know that the last audio was really messed up. I do not know what happened there. Okay guys, we have our layer of endstone. Now, detailing is also a thing. So I like to use some buttons right there, or if it's a flat surface like this. And then I also like to use some spruce trap doors and do this. It just adds a layer of detail that is really impactful. Oh wow, are you kidding me? Also, by the way, if you made the mistake of doing this, placing endstone here, yeah, no, we're not going to use endstone over here because it's just not required. Guys, my word mobs are spawning. Like, I got all these different bows, and I didn't even pick up some other bows because my inventory was full. I got a bunch of arrows right here. I got a bunch of bones right there. What is happening? Why are so many mobs spawning? But anyways, it is daytime. We did all our details and decorations, and now we can move on to the next steps. So guys, now this is where you want to get your smooth sandstone, you want to get out your sandstone, you want to get out your cut sandstone, and you want to get out some chiseled sandstone. And you basically, I like to just place them in like random assortment, like so. And then you would get out your oak fence, which is going to be sort of like your window block, and place it like this. Now for chiseled sandstone, I like to place them both like at the sides right here. It's just something that I like to do. You don't have to do it, but it makes it look nice. And then I all I capped that all off with some other random assortments of blocks, and there we have like our first window opening. Now I want to get our end stone again, and we want to place it like this. We're going to place buttons right here as well. So once you get your end stone and place some buttons right here, you can start doing the same thing you did at the bottom again. And then you want to place your end stone again and place three buttons right here like so, and then you have one out of the many tower things that you need to do. So guys, yeah, we duplicated this thing even on the diagonals. You see that sort of detail right there, and yeah, it's not fully done yet. It's not fully done, but I say a large chunk of this build is done now. Now we could get on to doing some of like this part. This part is so not finished. So let's actually do that in the form of a time lapse because I'm tired of doing all these progress updates. Okay, yeah, we are done that part, and it's actually coming together quite well. You see, we have these like nice designs right in here with our nice hangovers. We actually need to add some spruce fences. I don't know, all of them are added to spruce fences. Okay, so yeah, it's looking pretty nice so far, and I would say the snow gives it a nice effect. I only tried and tested this out in a flat world. I actually didn't see it with any weather on, so I actually really like the snow. Anyways, you see that we have no front entrances to all these towers, and yeah, we need to add some front entrances. Also, I was wondering why these were so plain. I just realized the problem. So we need to get some oak, and we actually need to craft all these up into trap doors, because I just realized in every single one of these stair windows, there's actually trap doors at the side, which makes it look way more detailed. How did I forget that detail? How did I forget that? Anyways, yeah, add trap doors to the side like this. Block by Block tutorials by JG. Welcome to Block by Block tutorials by JG, where I usually forget how to place every single block in this thing. So you need to indent it. That's important. You need to make this indented for the front. Then you need to add. You need to do this. Yeah, I think you need to do this. Okay, you need to do this. What was in my creative testing world again? Something you should have something like this. I think I copied it right from my creative testing world. Yeah, I think it's something like this. Yeah. So yeah, do that on all sides. Now I'm gonna do that pretty quickly, so let's go. So guys, we're placing up all our nether brick for like the roof outlined, and we have a bunch of scaffolding. Oh wow, there is a bunch of scaffolding. So guys, you see, this is how the roof structure is looking. Now, definitely the hardest part about this is the roof. So, it's a typical A-frame roof, like this, going one block, and then you'll like, just, I need to dig down here. And then you'll have like this, it's like that typical roof, but it goes out every so blocks. So, sort of that way. So guys, we have just found that we did this. Yeah, we did a lot of progress. You see, I'm actually still smelting up some nether brick in here. But yeah, this required a decent amount of nether brick, and this, I know it's looking weird right now, but it'll be all be fixed once we actually fill it in. Now, I placed a big tree here. I don't know why. So guys, now this is where I feel like you need to gather a lot, and I mean a lot of resources. So why I say we need a crazy amount of resource gathering is because you want to gather all the like blocks for each certain color in a way. So like say we on like this roof, which is going to be the red roof, we have like red wool, red terracotta, red glazed terracotta, red concrete powder, and all the stuff for that. So I actually did gather up most of the things for here. So you look in the red chest, we see a bunch of assorted red items right here. Then if we go into the blue chest, smelting up more blue glass, but this is all the blue items. And if we go into the green chest, this is all the green items. I also wanted to include slime blocks in here, but it sort of worked. So yeah, we have slime blocks in there, and also like to include redstone in the red thing because it works really well. And you basically kind of spam it on the roof. So here is an example of one of the roofs that I did. Now it's currently snowing, but some snow really isn't getting on the roof because like there's a bunch of carpets, redstone torches, redstones placed on the roof. But it actually looks really nice from above with a full-on red color palette. And honestly, I say the red one is one of the more fun ones to do, mainly because it has like redstone torches and other elements. Yeah, but you basically copy this design on all the other ones. Now I'm going to do that right now. So guys, it is snowing, which actually gives quite a nice effect. So you see we have like these nice roof tiles right here of lime green, blue right up here, you see that, and you see red, and they actually give quite a nice like magical feel. You can actually see them through the roads, which we're going to change later. Yeah, but we need to do two things, and those two things are, the first thing is placing in a tile for this part of the roof. I'm going to go pretty basic and only use oak slabs. You could be more advanced and more complex with this, but I say this is a pretty minor detail, so I'm going pretty basic. And the second thing you want to do is basically cover up this part. Now, I think some stuff is actually in the way of me doing that, so I'm just going to delete it and then replace it with a better block later on. So yeah, you may need to modify the roof for this, but just do that, and I think we just cover up those. So guys, I think we are done. Now, I did destroy some of that tree, so you're gonna bear with that in the frame. Anyways, yeah, I think we're done. Now, there are some issues with the roof. You see some red right there. I don't even know what I did with the blue tower. But the green tower, I kind of want that to be how every single one's gonna look like. So I'm gonna fix that a little bit later. But yeah, I think that's basically all our main structure done. Now, if you are following for a tutorial, which I know some of you maybe are, if we look to the back, you can see that, oh, this is just literally a face. This is not really a whole entire structure. This is a face. I'm going to have a building at the back of here, which is basically going to take over this back. So you don't really need to do one. But if you are planning to, I suggest basically copying this design in a straight form, which is what we did over there, and basically placing it along here and then rounding it up back right there. But yeah, this is mainly a face for me because I plan to have a huge structure right here, which I'm going to do in a later episode. So basically, what I want to do is extend this grass you see behind me, and you see this half cut down tree. It makes puzzle, and place some puzzle all over the place to make it look nice. Custom trees will also make this look really snazzy, so let's get into doing that. these final blocks we should be done. So yeah, I think we may be done. I think we're fully done. Everything's all finished, and I really like it. I think the puzzle. I think I like the uses of the puzzle and the path blocks. They make a nice path. I had some lighting under these carpets, and I don't know about this. This is usually for brighter grass with this green concrete powder trick, but I think it works decently fine with this dark green grass. The trees, I do think they do need a little bit of work because I struggle at making custom-made trees. But I think so far it actually looks pretty nice, and I'm actually quite happy with it. We're going to get onto our wool farm design in another episode. We already have a sheep right here ready to be transported into houses. But I think this looks quite nice. I blocked up the doors as coal blocks because I think they make a nice door post. And I honestly like this. I'm going to take a screenshot right now. Okay, yeah. I actually really like this. I didn't really terraform above this place because, of course, you're going to have other buildings around here. But I think this is a nice start to our village.